What's up, y'all? I am Fast Track. I'm the best man of Jamma who ever stood in front of a camera. Well, I got me, my fluffy little companion. Say hi to the internet, Rocco. Yes, you're a good boy. And speaking of little companions, for today's reaction, we are going to see... Rocco, I'm trying to talk here. For today's reaction, we are going to see the death battle of two awesome heroes and their little companions, be it Fluffy or Metal. Okay, bye Rocco, you don't have to be a part of this. I can take care of this myself. We are going to watch Ratchet Clank versus Jak Daxter, the death battle. Now, for those of you who've been on my channel, you're probably wondering, oh, Fast Track, why didn't you do Ganondorf versus Bowser? That was really exciting. The answer for that is, well, if I was going to do a reaction to Death Battle, I would only do it to those death battles that I would have interest in. Don't get me wrong, I watched it, though I don't have an interest in making a reaction to it. The reason why I chose Ratchet Clank versus Jak Daxter is because, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I am solely PlayStation. Yeah, go on, hate me. Go on, write it down in the comments, you hate me. But the reason why I'm solely PlayStation is, well, it was the only console my mama ever got for me. So yeah, PS2, PS3, PS4, I don't care about Nintendo, I don't care about Xbox, I just like Sony. That's why I have an interest in Ratchet Clank vs. Jak Daxter, because it's my childhood, it's my youth. And also, I'm really excited for the Ratchet Clank movie. Now, for the death battle itself. Who will win? Who will lose? And most importantly, why are they doing this like right before the Ratchet Clank movie comes out? I have a feeling they're just gonna make a Ratchet win, to promote the movie. Because, Smosh promoted it. Honest Trailers promoted it. Who knows who else promoted it? Who knows? Maybe I'll promote it one day. This video is not sponsored. Whew. But, now there's another thing. The Animation Rewind, cartoon death battle, they had a thing with Ratchet Clank versus Jak Daxter, and Jak won. And, with some pretty good statistics, so... Is Death Battle going to pander for money, or are they going to pander for the people who say that they're pandering for money because of Jak Daxter should win? Either way, there's going to be a lot of hate, but I'm just here to enjoy. But who do I think will win? Shh. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think in this death battle, Ratchet and Clank are going to win. Not because I love them too much. Well, I love both of them, but mostly because I think I think Ratchet and Clank are a great team. They do some pretty awesome, unbelievable things. And let's face it, he's got them guns! Seriously, those guns are like overpowered as hell. They are like ridiculously OP. The Jak Daxter? Well, while Jak does not have all the unique firearms, he does have magic! So, honestly, I think it's going to be a pretty even matched fight, but I still want to see who wins. So, I'm pretty sure you want to see who wins too. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Ratchet Clank versus Jak Daxter, the death battle. Still not sponsored. Let's get right in this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rocco, you're not gonna join me? No? Okay, 1. Death battle.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Angry Video Game Nerd 2 Assimilation. Buy it right now.
Huh.
We made it.
It's not the Ratchet Clank movie advertisement. Okay, I have a good feeling about this. Death battle. Yeah.
Sometimes the most unlikely of friends can become the best of heroes.
Ratchet and Clank, the Cosmic Commandos.
And
Yep.
Jak and Daxter, the masters of eco.
He's
Yep.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, hey, it's that PlayStation Move game.
It was a time of chaos. The unstoppable Cragmite Empire wreaked havoc across the galaxy until a race of unlikely heroes fought
Ratchet
back.
and Clank have so
The
many games.
Lombaxes.
Jak and Daxter only have like
Ooh,
4.
maybe some sort of lemur wombat?
Well, whatever they are,
Lemur
they're pretty good
Wombat?
at kicking the shit out of Cragmites, and ended up stopping the Empire by banishing them to another dimension. Well,
Yep.
all except one, and boy would that come back to bite him in the ass.
Raised as one of their own, the last Cragmite betrayed his foster Lombaxes, raised an army of fish people, and in some sense of cruel
Feeble.
ironic
That's
justice,
what they're
banished
called.
the entire Lombax race to their own dimension as well.
Poetic
and
irony.
just as ironically missed one who would prove to be his greatest adversary.
Yep,
This
one of
long
each.
Lombax's name was Ratchet, and he spent most of his days
So
stranded on
ratchet.
a random planet digging around with mechanical stuff and dreaming of one day exploring the galaxy. So this
Has a vendetta against wooden crates.
scrounged up all the scraps he could find, used his natural gift with machines, and built a spaceship so incredible it would finally take him off this boring planet once and for...
Oh.
Without an onboard robot ignition system, this hunk of junk would never fly.
And with Ratchet's luck, it's not like one was just gonna drop out of the sky or anything.
Hey, look, it's a movie. Yeah, this
I'll
is
be
clearly
damned.
sponsored.
This was the SentryBot serial number XJ0461.
Well, that's hard to say in conversation, and he makes a clanky sound when he falls over, so...
Maybe I'll just call you Clank.
Clank
There you
had
go.
just been assembled maybe half an hour earlier and was already running for his life.
Yeah, see, he
October
came from a robot
26th,
killing machine
5354.
But when the factory malfunctioned and made this little guy, it decided to scrap him for parts. So naturally, he got the hell out of there, ended up with Ratchet, and together they became the greatest hero duo in the galaxy.
While they
Nice.
started out
And the
as
greatest
an unlikely
game mascot
pair,
for
they picked up
PlayStation.
all sorts of experience along the way. Ratchet has been trained as a commando and is proficient in martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth.
Ballroom dancing and origami.
What?
Despite his diminutive size, Clank is an asset in combat as well. When paired
Secret
with
Agent
Ratchet,
Clank.
he can act as a personal helicopter or even a jetpack.
Also, turns
Jetpack.
out Clank wasn't a mistake after all.
He possesses the soul of a Zoni, energy-based creatures with the ability to manipulate time and be immune to time-altering effects.
Oh, I
And
love that
eventually,
game.
These powers manifested in Clank as well.
That's right, he's a robo-time wizard.
Who did you
He's a
say
Time
that was
Lord.
then? The Sony. They are little invisible creatures.
Come on, we all know it's Doctor
Travel
Who.
Oh,
There.
right.
Both Ratchet and Clank are loaded with nanotech, microscopic machines which instantly repair their bodies after any injury, though their number is limited.
But Ratchet and Clank's true strength lies up their arsenal.
The guns. Up your
Ratchet's
arsenal.
packing your usual Solana-style weaponry, from his trusty Omni Wrench to rocket launchers. But the real beauty lies in all his wacky weapons, like the Vortex Cannon, which sucks up tiny enemies
Vortex
and blasts
Cannon,
them back out like
Mini
little
Turret Glove,
flaming
Mr.
meteors.
Zircon,
The Mini Turret
Liquid
Glove
Nitrogen,
can deploy dozens of
Shredder
auto-targeting
Claws,
machine guns, which
Groovitron,
can destroy tanks.
the
And of course, there's
Sheepinator,
also a disco ball, which
Fusion
forces
Grenade,
foes to help
the
us
Rhino
for
5.
them.
I love the Rhino 5. And the Groovitron. I can't help but dance. What's wrong with me?
Ratchet's gadgetry also includes energy shields, close-range shredder claws, and a variety of drones to assist him in battle. He's even picked up a gun that turns enemies into tiny, adorable sheep.
But hang on,
Sheep.
we can't forget my all-time favorite, the Rhino 5. Part minigun, part rocket launcher, this beauty unleashes a glorious river of death in whatever direction she's facing. All set to Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture.
I'm honestly surprised you know how to say his name.
Oh yeah, the dude played my favorite musical instrument.
What, the piano?
No, cannons.
Nice.
Anyway,
Nice
in
instrument.
their adventures, Ratchet and Clank have done some pretty impressive things. They were skilled enough to win numerous
If
gladiator
Halo
battles,
without-
strong enough to stop the blow of a wargrok with
Yeah,
nothing but an
that thing is
Omni-Wrench,
ugly.
fast enough to dodge close-range laser fire, tough enough to survive an explosive shipwreck, and even the vacuum of space.
Wow, that looks like it
However,
hurts.
their ability to survive deadly blows is entirely dependent on their supply of nanotech. If they run out of microbots, the next blow is sure to be fatal.
Oh,
but
Ratchet.
Clank's greatest strength doesn't come from any outlandish weapon or body-rebuilding nanomachine. Rather, it is their unbreakable bond of friendship and teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork.
Oh, God, that was so friggin' lame.
Shut up.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
I love these games. Oh, Jak and Daxter.
Long before the world bred life, it was filled with eco. Left behind by godlike beings called the Precursors, eco came in 6 different types, each possessing a different power. But what became of the Precursors? How did they harness the power of eco? The
You want to find
answers,
out by
they
the
say,
3rd game.
lie in the destiny of the mischievous teenage boy named Jak.
Jak was born into royalty as the son of King Dumbass.
Damus.
Dumbass, ruler of Haven City. But Jak lost his future as heir to the throne
Focus
when
first,
some
whereas
douche
at the
named
age of
Baron
17?
Francis overthrew his dad.
Really?
The former king was separated from his son and banished to the wastelands, leaving Jak to grow up a wandering orphan.
Until he was taken in and raised by Samos, the elder of Sandover Village.
I
Here,
love this
he met
game,
his
and I
best
love
friend
this
to be,
music.
Daxter.
Oh, I don't know why he would ever want to be friends with a guy that never shuts up.
Daxter.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place.
Honestly,
all
I
the
think
time.
he's ugly as a
Where
elf
did they
human
go?
thingy.
Why did they build this crap?
Before long, Jak and Daxter became inseparable and did just about all their teenage tomfoolery together. Like stealing a
I
speedboat
love
to
teenage
explore the forbidden
tomfoolery.
Misty Island.
Yeah, turns out it was forbidden for a pretty damn good reason.
Oh dear. What's gonna happen to him? Oh, who's this handsome guy? He's much better than the other guy.
Oh no, he fell into the weasel pool!
Well, technically, he
Weasel
fell into a pool of dark eco, which transformed him into an Otzel. Whatever the hell that's supposed to be.
Otter Weasel. Yeesh, man, calm
Took it
down.
pretty well, all things considered.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good. Yeesh, man, calm down.
By the way, where's the unweasel pool?
It's not so simple. In order to reverse Daxter's transformation, they would have to find the Sage of Dark Eco. To prepare them for this journey, Samos trained them to harness the power of Eco and, in turn, to become formidable warriors.
With
Yeah.
green eco, Jak can restore lost health and create shields. With yellow eco, he can launch energy projectiles from his hands. Blue eco doubles his speed and reflexes, and red eco does the same for his strength, allowing him to take down tough enemies with a single strike.
But when
Yeah.
their tinkering with ancient precursor technology sent them tumbling into a dystopian future, it's a long story. Jak was captured and
future.
experimented on by Baron Praxis, who
For
wanted
2
to turn him
years.
into a super soldier.
Too bad he didn't really know what he was doing, and poor Jak was stuck as his lab rat for 2 straight years.
Yes.
Until Daxter finally busted him out. Jak was so happy, he spoke
There's an
his
entire
first words
game
ever.
about it.
I'm gonna kill Praxis. Oh, my first words were beer. Now,
Unbeknownst to Praxis, while his experiments failed to turn Jak into Captain America, they
Oh.
granted the ability to consume Dark Eco and temporarily transform into the mighty
Dark Jak.
Dark Jak can use Dark Eco for a bunch of powerful projectiles, and he can even triple in size and strength. On top of that, Dark Jak is also completely invulnerable.
That's right. We bad. Haven't forgotten
That was
what
an
I taught
awesome
you, Jak.
game.
If one super form wasn't enough, Jak gained another when he came face to face with the precursors themselves. And turns out they're
Twist.
all Otzels like Daxter.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
Oh my god.
They gave
I
him
know,
the
right?
ability to consume light eco in order to counterbalance the darkness within.
Never guess what they called it. Give up, it's like Jak.
In this form, Jak can glide through the air, create a force field, regenerate from wounds, and even freeze time itself.
When there's not enough dark or light eco on hand to run around blasting people with godlike energy,
Oh.
Jak wields one of the most versatile weapons ever created, the Morph Gun.
Morph
Powered by
gun!
different types of eco, it can work like a shotgun, grenade launcher, or minigun. It can fire ricocheting laser shots, homing needles, and even friggin' lightning.
And when Jak sets the
I'm
Morph
the
Gun
king
to
of
mass
lightning.
inverter mode, it can blast a wave of dark eco so absurd it alters the very laws of gravity on anybody within its reach.
Yeah, but if that fails, they can just blast them with the super.
This is gonna be
Turbo.
one crazy battle. I can
Basically
tell.
one-shots about anything.
This was my childhood.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
Wait till you go into
Weapons
HD.
and eco, Jak and Daxter successfully dethroned Praxis and saved Haven City thanks to several impressive feats along the way.
Like getting up no problem after being crushed in a cave-in, or tearing through solid metal doors like wet paper. Daxter helps when he can, usually by steering missiles into people, but most of the heavy lifting is done by Jak.
Like the one time he did this.
The first game, our first taste in victory.
Jak and Daxter are
Single-handed,
incredibly resourceful.
literally.
They won a gladiator-style battle with nothing but an unmodified morph gun.
And their drive to win is so strong they even took first in the Crash City Grand Championship while poisoned.
Even giant
Yes.
terraforming robots trying to destroy the world fall to their teamwork, provided they have enough ego.
They can only carry so much eco at once, roughly under a minute's worth in combat for each color type, and so they rely on replenishing their power by pulling eco from the environment. Also, Jak can be a bit reckless and doesn't always think things through.
Ouch.
Even still, don't underestimate the duo of Jak and Daxter. It's the last thing a lot of bad guys ever did.
That frickin' teamwork! This is gonna be one good battle.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, remember that game we told you about last time? You can buy it now.
Oh dear.
The Nerd is back on an adventure
Hello,
through
Nerd.
22 levels full of new weapons,
Yuck.
enemies, and power-ups with unlockable armor upgrades, epic bosses, and of course all the foul-mouthed carnage old-school platforming action you could want.
I
Angry
love
Video
Bad
Game
Mouth.
Nerd 2 Assimilation is available right now.
Oh
on
my god, flaming
PC,
tanuki
Mac, and
balls!
Linux. So what are you waiting for? Go pick it up. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
I have a feeling for you, Ratchet. I have a feeling for you, Ratchet. And Clank. Is that their ship? Oh dear. That bird just exploded into green eco.
Oh, that's the last time I let Quark fix the warp system.
Actually, weren't you the one who overclocked the accelerator?
Huh. This is new.
Hello, Jak.
Hey, do you have any idea what you've done?
Yeah. Hey, guys. Welcome to our home. Make yourself comfortable on the couch. If you can find what's left of it.
This isn't so bad. I can fix that.
It's that
Very
bad.
sorry for your loss, Mr. Weasel. Weasel?
Oh dear! You just pissed him off.
Well. Looks like it's us who needs to fix you.
This is PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale all over again. Only now it's official. It's personal. It's deadly. Oh! Also to the face. Oh boy. Hoverboard.
What the fuck? Get a load of this.
Well, this is a kids show. No sucking.
Hey, Fuzzball! You're pissing me off! I got him!
Oh dear.
Mercy?
No.
Oh!
You're done for.
Looks like Jak's still doing this all alone.
Keep up.
Oh dear.
Rest in pieces. Whoa! Ratchet!
They're still alive. Go Clank! I've always wanted a jetpack and a hoverboard, but let's face it, even in 2015, we can't always get what we
Go
want.
any faster? I wasn't designed for this.
Yes, you were. You were designed for everything. It's a gun that shoots more
Want to
guns.
throw at me? I need any more.
Dark Jack! This is getting intense.
Huh. Well, maybe just one more.
Rhino 5! Let's stay silent so we can hear this beautiful music.
Now what?
What? No, the Rhino 5! You gotta play it! You gotta... It's beautiful.
Get up, Jack!
It's so beautiful! Okay, it's gone on long enough. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. There we go.
And curtain.
And it's pandering for the movie. There we go. But at least I was right.
Oh, not the weasel guy.
Jak and
Awful.
Daxter were formidable fighters, especially when they had enough eco on hand. But Ratchet and Clank's better teamwork, superior defenses, and overwhelming arsenal trumped them in the end.
While they both had ways to patch themselves up, Ratchet's nanotech was way more reliable and plentiful than Jak's green eco.
And Ratchet's shields and incapacitative weaponry were more than enough to put a stop to Jak's more offensive eco.
Haha, hate that nature.
While Jak and Daxter's morph gun was one of the most versatile weapons we've ever seen, it absolutely pales in comparison to the sheer size and power of Ratchet and Clank's arsenal.
Up your arsenal, man!
Was his dark form. But like everything Jak and Daxter had, it didn't take long to run out of juice. While Ratchet and Clank had more than enough gadgets and weaponry to keep up the fight.
Plus, Clank is an infinitely more capable sidekick than Daxter, especially his time manipulation and immunity powers.
It was
Yep.
game overture for Jak and Daxter.
The winners are Ratchet and Clank.
This video is not sponsored.
Next
Next time.
on Death
Well, I have
Battle.
interest in it. The Flash. Let me take a guess. Versus Quicksilver. Oh boy, Flash. Good old Barry Allen. The Flash.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad, I play Boomstick. I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and thank you so much for watching Ratchet and Clank vs. Jak and Daxter. And remember, you can watch
You're
the
welcome.
next episode early by signing up for a sponsorship if you don't have
No.
one already. You can click the link below. And
No,
leave a
I'm not
30-day
filthy
trial.
rich.
Nice. And then you'll get to see Flash versus...
Quicksilver.
You can find out by racing on over to our social media at ScrewAttack on Twitter, official SA on Facebook. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and check out these other cool videos.
It's Quicksilver.
Pokemon
They've
Crazy,
already done Sonic the
and, mystery
Hedgehog.
video, of course, which takes you to the internet. Or you can click us and watch more Death Battle. That works too. Great. Not that part.
What? Oh my God! Stop that! Stop that! This is a kids show, kind of.
Oh, I'm out. Thanks for watching.
Okay, this is not a kids show. Is that it? Oh! I knew I picked the right guy, sort of. So, that was Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter, the death battle. And, surprise, surprise, Jak and Daxter won. Well, are they pandering for the movie? Maybe. I mean, it wasn't sponsored by the movie. I don't think so. Oh, imagine what Animation Rewinds has to say about this. What did I think about it? Honestly, it was good, and they did bring up some big points, like Clank being a more versatile opponent and better friend than than Daxter ever was, or will be, because he's just a little animal. No offense, Rocco, I still love you. And, yeah, Ratchet's arsenal is just ridiculously overpowered. But, Jak still gave a pretty good fight, especially in his dark and light forms. But, oh boy, this was an awesome death battle, and a great reaction. Oh, this was beautiful, and seeing the Rhino 5 make that beautiful sound. Oh, music to my ears. Just a good mix of guns and rockets and bullets with that good old music in the background. It was beautiful. It was sexy. It was, perfect. Ratchet Clank 1. And now, in a non-sponsored relation, I'm planning to see the Ratchet Clank movie with my friends. And I believe in the future there's going to be a Sly Cooper movie. Oh my god, if they do a Sly Cooper death battle. But who should Sly Cooper be death battle with? Well, Rouge the Bat, obviously. But next death battle is going to be the Flash versus Quicksilver. Don't look at me like that. You know it's going to be Quicksilver. And, I guess that's it for me. Well, this is where we part ways, my friends. I'm going to watch the Ratchet & Clank movie with my friends this upcoming weekend, and I do not plan to see the Flash vs. Quicksilver death battle in the next 3 weeks, mostly because I'm not that interested in it. But, nevertheless, I am Fast Track. I am the best man with JAMA who ever stood in front of a camera, and I will be back in a flash.